Youth violence has dominated the headlines in recent weeks, from the shooting of two young girls at a playground in Brownsville to the fatal shooting of a 14-year-old in that same area. Gun violence and crime impacting neighborhoods all across the 5 boroughs.
Our next guest says the answer is on the court. Not the court of law, but the basketball court. And he's using basketball as a tool to promote peace. So joining us this morning is one of New York's very own Haron Hargrave. So he is the founder of the H2O Youth Basketball Training Program and a lot more. So good morning, Haron. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
First and foremost, I appreciate the platform. It's definitely needed and wanted in this community.
Yeah, well, we love the fact that you're here today. And basketball, you're not a stranger to basketball at all. You played professionally overseas, right?
Yep.
And you played in tournaments all around the city. So how did basketball make a positive impact in your life?
So basketball is my entire life. Like basketball had a positive impact on my life due to the fact that I learned the game and kind of took it everywhere that I went, right? So at the end of the day, it was great to have a purpose, right? To find that purpose as a youth. And my mother put the ball in my hand at 3 years old. She used to do basketball tournaments, and it became my life. You know, I went to the University of Sacramento State, played Division I basketball there, played professionally overseas, and I earned the nickname H2O from playing in street ball tournaments such as Rucker, Dykeman, Hoops in the Sun,
West 4th.
You know, West 4th Street. I love that place. So you know, and playing street ball in New York is legendary in itself. So you know, I had almost like 2 careers, like playing professional ball, college, and then you have the street ball career as well too. So so basketball has played a major part in my life, and my focus with Ballin for Peace.
Yeah, so let's talk about Ballin for Peace, right? Because this is a successful training program that you also run, but this is the 8th year of the Ballin for Peace charity event.
Yes.
Now talk to us a little bit about how it all kind of began and how you got to where you are now.
So I started Ballin for Peace because of the senseless acts of violence that was going on in our community and all over the world at that time. You know, you had the Mike Brown situation, the Eric Garner situation, you know, and even more recently with George Floyd. You know, you put all of those, you know, human beings together and you add up the dollar amount to what they lost their life for was less than $20. You know, so people don't really realize that or even see it that way. You know, George Floyd, a counterfeit 20, you know, lost his life. You know, Mike Brown, a Snickers bar. They said he stole a Snickers bar. And then Eric Garner selling loose cigarettes, $1. What is it? Like, so at the end of the day, it was just, you know, I wanted to do something positive. And I got with my friends and we put together Ballin for Peace. And the first event, we had it at Baruch College. And we had the likes of like Mac Wiles, Little Mama, you know, they all came out and they showed love. And I didn't know I was going to be the face of peace during that time, but it was such an impactful event that I had to keep it going, you know. And then we started, now we do softball where we play against NYPD. We do flag football where we play against FDNY. And then we also do our bowling event, the Battle of the Boroughs. So if you're from New York, I mean from Queens, you'll play on the Queens team, Brooklyn, and so on and so forth. And I got a lot of that from wrestling. Like I watched a lot, like, you know, I know he's not a good person name to say now, but Vince McMahon had, you know, that concept of doing events and theming them came from Vince. And
he made a billion-dollar industry out of it.
100%, yeah.
So Ballin for Peace is multiple events.
Yes.
And you've had some legendary players help you out. Talk about that.
So we've given a lot of the platform before people even blow up. Like, you know, it's like giving people their start. A lot of people need that right yes. I'd say the right yes can change everything. And with Ballin for Peace, we've been able to give people that right yes to where they go on and they do amazing things. And then you get some people who you don't need that right, you know, they already are on that path. Like Whoopi Goldberg came out last year. And it was, Cardi B, she's been to events as well too. Coi Leray before she was Coi Leray, you know, and so those are the things that, you know, we hang our hat on and that we give people those opportunities before people see them in the right way.
Yeah, so let's talk about the event next Saturday, right?
Yes.
And how people can kind of get involved.
So you can get involved. I always say support with your purchase, right? So you can buy a ticket. We have the early bird tickets, only $19.99 right now. We have our holiday, our high school classic, where we have our high school all-star game, where Mekhi Jackson, who won our Ballin for Peace scholarship this past December, he goes to He goes to Wagner High School in Staten Island, and he was the inaugural winner of our scholarship award. He'll be playing in a high school classic. We have a three-point shootout where we'll be giving out $333 to the winner. And then we have a slam dunk contest that's sponsored by Real Fans Real Talk, where we'll be giving out $500 to the winning player. And then we have our grand finale, our celebrity basketball game, which people tend to love a lot. And then we have different performances as well with some of your favorite influencers and top influencers in the New York and tri-state area.
So who are some of those celebrity ball players taking part?
We have we have some of the legends coming out too, the Knicks legends as well too. So shout out to the New York Knicks, John Starks, Larry Johnson, John Wallace. They'll all be there. The Knicks have had a partnership with us since the inception of Ballin for Peace, and you know, without people like that and organizations like that, you know, I don't know where we would be. But you know, it's just a phone call away, and then you have some new artists like Cash Cobain, these you know, Shiggy, and all of these other funny salesmen. These are all top influencers that you may know if you Google them and stuff as well too. But I love to give people those yeses before everybody else.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
stuff.
great work that you're doing.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right.
And we'll have the web info for the event. There it is right there on your screen again. And we'll have it on our website, pix11.com as well. Great to see you.
Thank you.